Hi, I'm Walt Gray, and here's what's happening. The Kincaid fire continues to burn near Healdsburg in Sonoma County. There were new voluntary evacuations last night in Lake County. The fire continues to grow, now more than 74,000 acres. Putting that in perspective, that's bigger than Sacramento. PG&E says more than 600,000 people are without power. More could lose power today, but a lot of them still don't have the power back on from the last shutoff. Today's outage will be the fourth time PG&E has cut power in 1 month. It's happening because the utility company wants to prevent starting another wildfire. The high winds fueling fires and leading to power shutoffs in Sacramento as well. A lot of branches and even whole trees came down. Thousands of SMUD customers lost power over the weekend because of weather-related damage. City crews are still working to clear debris from the winds and all of that damage. All right, for a check of your weather forecast, I guess more action today, Rob?
That's right. Starting earlier in the morning, so shifting up a little bit and lasting a little bit longer. So the duration, I think, is a pretty big deal. That means all of your Tuesday and a good chunk of your Wednesday up until almost sunset. We're going to be looking at moments where it's going to be very windy, dry, and of course that means there's a fire risk. So that's for our entire area. And then it's a little bit different time-wise for the Bay Area hills, but that's something worth noting, because I think early in the morning when you're looking at 10, 15 mile an hour sustained winds, the gusts upwards of 20, maybe 30 miles an hour peaking in the valley in the afternoon, that's something certainly that's not going to make anybody happy, but that's what's coming. So let's fast forward the wind so you can see it rush on in from the morning. As of 9 o'clock in the morning, it was already moving in, and then you can see in the middle of the day, it's certainly windy in the valley, but the peak gusts, I think, are going to be in the Sierra first and then the coastal range, 40 to 60 miles an hour. Now, related to the last big wind event, it's not as strong, but this by itself is a big deal because that was definitely going to cause some issues. And then it peaks in the middle of the night. We get to early in the morning on Wednesday as the sun is coming up. Still some leftover wind, still some issues either related to wind or fire danger or both. And then we start to see hour by hour into the afternoon. Now, this red flag warning goes till 4 p.m. on Wednesday, but just imagine after sunrise, things get better hour by hour. It's not like it's going to be blowing crazy and then at 4 p.m. it stops. It's a gradual moving away from those sort of conditions until about 4 p.m. With that said, I think we're going to have a fine rest of the week ahead. Temperatures in the morning, cold, 30s, frost possible, highs in the 70s, but I do not see another round of red flag warnings or even high wind starting on Thursday all the way through the weekend and perhaps well into next week. So in other words, this may be the end of the serious stuff for a while.